Well, ladies and gentlemen, introducing you to the two fighters. This is fight number one in a big card, Ring Rivals, presented to you by Ace Boxing Promotions. Introducing to you first, standing across in the red corner, wears the black and white trunks, tip the scales at 74.9 kilos. From the Marksman Gym from Papua New Guinea, please welcome Japs Forex Ake. And his opponent standing across in the blue corner, tip the scales, 75.7 kilos. Trained by Frankie Piento from the East Side Boxing Gym, wearing the white trunks with the gold trim. Please welcome Mitch Leek. Referee, third man in the middle, Mr. John Watson.
Tremendous to have your company. A very big welcome to Ring Rivals Before Dark. You're watching Epicenter TV for our first bout this afternoon. It's Mitch Leek, the former kickboxer, undefeated in his professional career, up against John Ake, looking for his first professional victory here tonight. Drury Forbes in the commentary box alongside former Queensland Cruiserweight champion Adam Lovelock. Adam, tremendous to have your company. Here we go, first bout underway.
Thank you, Drury. Very excited to be here at another stacked Ace Boxing fight night before dark this time. Ace Boxing always putting on tremendous shows. Very much looking forward to the first bout here.
Absolutely. So here we go. And Mitch Leek in the white trunks, as we mentioned, former kickboxer up against John Ake. This is John's 8th professional bout representing Papua New Guinea. Some would say a sucker for punishment, John Ake, but most would say a very strong will comparative to a Braveheart character. John Ake's got plenty of courage, doesn't he?
Absolutely, Drury, he does. So what a lot don't know, records don't tend to show the ability of a fighter. Ake has been in with Queensland's best. A fighter that we see later on the card tonight, Abdul Mayweather, Ake fought him 2 bouts ago and actually dropped him with a very big right hand. He's a very strong, very dangerous fighter that Leek cannot take lightly.
Absolutely, and boy, did he get the crowd's attention that night when he dropped Abdul Mayweather. Of course, we'll see later on, John Ake, he does have that killer blow within his armoury. As we mentioned, Mitch Leek out of East Side Boxing, trained by Frankie Piento. He is undefeated in his short professional career, having made the transition from kickboxing. Opening round here, 4 3-minute rounds. Leek versus Ake. As we see Ake now on the attack, the Papua New Guinean with a flurry of punches.
Yeah, that's that John Ake that you know, the big, powerful puncher that is dangerous with everything that he shows. Just as much power in that left hand as the right. But as we're initially seeing Mitchell Leek, he's doing the right things. Ake is no stranger to the Piento corner over there. He was being on many ace cards where they've seen John Ake fight. So you can see Leek is tending to throw those feints, sitting there looking patiently, trying to draw that response from Ake, which I think is the right game plan moving forward in this fight.
John Ake out of Marksman Gym, the PNG product, and as former Queensland Cruiserweight champion Adam Lovelock alluded to, John Ake certainly, well, don't let that record of 0-7 fool you. He's fought some very good boxers, some of Queensland's finest, John Ake. And this is an intriguing matchup here, up against the lesser experienced Mitch Leek. Can John Ake land his first professional victory as Leek gets a nice left jab off there on the Papua New Guinean? Just enjoying some moments here with some body shots is Mitch Leek.
Nice body work there by Leek, as he has tend to push Ake back on the ropes, but Ake firing with those big shots, that looping left hook and that big wide right hand, which we said earlier knocked down Abdul Mayweather earlier on in his career.
That's the end of the first round, and Leek probably a little cleaner of the two with his strikes, fair to say, Adam?
Yeah, I would say so. Definitely more the composed in that first round. So, depending what the judges are looking for, I'd say that would tend to be a Mitchell Leek round.
You're watching Ring Rivals Before Dark, presented by Ace Boxing Group. Here live and exclusive on Epicenter TV. Drury Forbes alongside Adam Lovelock for this one. And a shout out to our major sponsors, Ultra Tune, Pivotal Homes, Zoo Creative, and of course, Madison Sport. There is no better when it comes to protection. End of the first round here. Leek up against John Ake. And after the first round, Adam, who did you have winning that one?
Yeah, I would say definitely more of the composed, technical type of boxing went from Mitchell Leek. So let's see if he can take that into round number 2. See how we go.
We will indeed. Round number 2 is underway. As we mentioned, Mitch Leek in the white trunks and John Ake from Papua New Guinea in the black trunks.
One thing that John Ake does do well is he holds that center ring, which you can see he's really getting that control in there, where he's making Leek circle around the outside. So that's something that he's learned from experience.
He certainly is the more experienced of the two, that's for sure. And as you mentioned, Adam, controlling ring position early in this second is Ake. He's got that big windmill-like right hand, doesn't he, that Mitch Leek will have to look out for here this afternoon.
Absolutely. You can tell Mitchell Leek is aware of that. That's why I think he's fighting the type of fight that he is. Kind of sitting on the back foot there, feinting with his hands, trying to draw something out of Ake then. So then if he can get that big shot to draw out, he'll counter there, draw that feint, draw a reaction, and counter, and try and make Ake pay.
I don't want to detract from any Mitch Leek supporters, but it'd be nice to see John Ake get his first professional victory sometime soon, wouldn't it?
Absolutely it would, and definitely willingness is there for him, and he gives absolutely everything in every bout that he fights.
Here's Leek attacking now, and again, those body shots in the ribs of Ake.
One thing Mitchell Leek is doing well is he's throwing that third shot, where you see a lot of professionals early in their careers, they'll just throw a single punch, maybe a 1-2, which tend to get caught by the opponent. But you can see Mitch is throwing that third left straight up the middle, and it's often that third shot that does count, does score.
Oh, big right there from Mitch Leek as Ake was backing off, and another right by Leek there, scoring again.
But geez, John Ake is as tough as they come, isn't he? No matter how many shots he takes, he is still there, walking forward, holding that center ring, throwing those big shots.
Well, I've seen a few of his fights in person. In fact, this is the third that I've seen. I've never seen him dropped. Never seen him hit the canvas. And he's taken some big shots as John Ake now on the attack. He comes in, and there's that big windmill right from Ake. Final moments here of the second round. And Leek there with the double left jab. And Ake comes in right at the end. And a strong finish there by John Ake.
Almost throwing one after the bell there, John did. Getting the attention of Mitchell Leek as he went back to his corner.
He certainly did. We should mention the judges tonight here as part of our Ring Rivals Before Dark Fight Night, coming to you live from Eaton's Hill Hotel. The judges, Alan Baforo, Rodney Marsh. We've got Roy Saunders and also Philip Holliday. They're our judges tonight, thanks to BillChaser.com. So the end of the second, and a tighter second round, fair to say, Adam Lovelock. How'd you see that one?
Yeah, I think it was a much better round than the first one, where you can see both boys came out with that confidence. I really liked the second round of a fight because the boxers get to go back to their corner and get to reassess and come out with a new game plan to the bout.
Adam Lovelock, former Queensland Cruiserweight champion, 103 fights in his career, 19 professional fights. We're underway here in the third round. Once again, a big shout out to UltraTune, as well as our other major sponsors, Pivotal Homes, Zoo Creative and Madison Sport. You're watching Epicenter TV, Ring Rivals Before Dark, presented by Ace Boxing Group. Leek versus Ake. And Leek there with a nice little combination and follows up with a strong right.
Yeah, I really like how Leek is working to the body there. He's throwing really high punch output combinations to the body in an attempt to drop the guard of John Ake there. You can see he's really got that nice guard there, and it's almost like he's punching a brick wall. Ake's not moving when he's getting hit with any shots. Nice little return shot there by Ake. So Leek, I think it's a matter of, as tough as John Ake is, he really needs to keep that work rate up and keep winning the rounds.
This is the penultimate round of the 4 3-minute rounds, and we mentioned Mitch Leek, former kickboxer. Adam, do you think that'll help him in his boxing career?
Well, I definitely think it brings experience in here, so he gets the confidence in the ring, something that you can't train for. Fighting in front of a crowd, especially such a big crowd that we have out here at Eaton's Hill, and you can see that he's not nervous in there. He looks confident, walking forward, throwing those willing combinations that he is. Almost looked like he went to throw a kickboxing elbow in there.
Yeah, he's coming in and attacking a lot more here in this 3rd round is Mitch Leek. Lots of combinations and consecutive jabs.
You can see he's come out definitely trying to win this round now, where the first 2 was almost like he was still kind of trying to figure him out, assess, set the game plan for the momentum of the fight. The only problem with doing that is it's only a 4-round fight, so you don't have that long duration to do that. In a 4-round bout, every round is crucial. You really need to win every round if you're definitely going to win on the cards.
One thing I have noticed about Leek, the former kickboxer, he does tend to attack and then step back. It's almost like he's got that habit of just giving that space for the kick. That's not going to come. Huge strike there from Ake.
Yeah, absolutely. I think he is trying to do that, and it's almost like Frankie Piento, his trainer, is a very experienced coach. I think he might be moving in, trying to score a couple of shots, and then step back to draw that big windmill shot out of Ake, so he can create that opening and then come back in and score.
Ake with the counter there after Leek attacked. Some big punches thrown. Interesting position there as the referee breaks it up. And this fight's starting to open up a lot more here as we venture into the final moments of the 3rd round, and Ake starting to let go as referee says box on here, fellas. Oh, huge right there from Ake, but Leek unfazed, and well, both boxers not holding back in that 3rd, Adam Lovelock.
Yeah, great round there for Mitchell Leek, I think. I think he's really starting to assert his dominance of the fight now. I think these big shots from Ake are really starting to lose their sting, so Mitch can kind of take them on his hands and then counter with some sharp shots, scoring. You can really see the confidence growing in Mitchell Leek.
What does John Ake need to do in this last round, Adam, to score the victory apart from a knockout?
Yeah, I think now, if you're going to be honest, I think he's going to be down 2 to 3 rounds. So I think his only option to win this fight is to win by knockout. So I'd like to see him try to set up one of these big punches rather than just rushing in with a big looping shot. Maybe throw some feints of his own, and then he might have some more success with these big power shots.
Shout out to Glenn Hosking and the team at Oxworks. I understand they're listening or watching, rather, the broadcast. So g'day to Oxworks and Glenn Hosking as we get set here for the 4th and final 3-minute round. Mitch Leek in the white trunks. John Ake, the Papua New Guinean, in the black trunks. Here we go as Leek opens up early.
I think we're going to see a great last round by Mitchell Leek here. He's going to walk forward and really make sure that he stamped his assertiveness and gets this win.
Jab there from Leek. We've seen some uppercuts too from Ake. Leek will have to be on the lookout for that as he comes in, as we see a nice little 3-punch combo from Leek. Still, it's Ake, as we alluded to earlier, controlling that ring position. But it's Leek with the striking at the moment. There's that uppercut again from the Papua New Guinean.
Nice uppercut there by Ake. And how tough is John Ake? None of these shots seem to buckle him or worry him one bit.
Yeah, well, he's sizing him up with the left, isn't he? He's just waiting for that opportunity, John Ake, to get that hammer right off and hopefully for him land that knockout blow.
I think he really surprised himself landing that left uppercut there. I think he's looking to really throw that every time. Now you can see the way he's holding his hand. That left hand nice and low is like he's going to launch that left uppercut right from the floor.
As Leek moving in, but Ake was ready for him, so Leek goes back to the body. He's got Ake in the corner. Although John wasn't having any of that.
And this is where Mitchell Leek really needs to be careful. As he starts to tire, as he starts to fatigue, he needs to make sure he doesn't get careless and wear any of these big shots. Because John Ake is extremely dangerous right to the finishing bell.
He's looking fresh though, Leek. He's looking fresh, and at this point managing to evade the big swinging Papua New Guinean. It's now or never for John Ake. Looking for his first professional victory as he leads with the right uppercut and then fires up. Oh, he's got Leek on the ropes here, John Ake. Both fighters opening up here. Leek goes back to the body, but Ake, he's looking for that knockout blow.
That was actually beautiful defense by Mitchell Leek there. You can see he's not wearing many
here
of
we
these
go
shots.
here, Adam. Just hold that thought, because goodness gracious, Leek just leaving himself open there momentarily.
Yeah, even in saying that, I think Mitchell Leek did a great job in defending that huge attack there by John Ake, and he landed his own little counter shots in there as well. He looked composed, and I think that comes down to that kickboxing experience that he has.
So final moments here in this fight. And this split could even see it all over, and it does. So that concludes the first fight here as part of Ring Rivals Fight Night Before Dark, presented by Ace Boxing Group, Mitch Leek and John Forex Ake, and we'll be going to the judges.
You can see the action replay here. John Ake, I'd say, is probably the best moment he had in the fight, just throwing that huge combination. He needed to do that right from the start, throwing punches in that high output, but as I suggested during the round, you can see the defense by Mitchell Leek. Barely any of those shots were clean, and he ended up countering himself, giving a great account for that self. But you can see both boys definitely got to know they were in a tough fight after this one.
Absolutely. So you just saw the highlights there, and certainly plenty of punches thrown. Perhaps Mitch Leek with the cleaner of strikes, and from all indications from our former Queensland Cruiserweight champion Adam Lovelock, we're expecting the judges to raise Mitch Leek's hand by the sounds of it.
Yeah, I would think so. I think definitely the sharper, more technical boxing, the cleaner scoring shots were landed by Leek. I think it'd be hard to go against him on the scorecards, but in saying that, it was definitely a close fight, well-fought battle.
What do you like most about John Ake's performance tonight?
I like the willingness. I like the way that he held that center ring. He had good defense, moving forward, the strong shots that he holds. But I just would like to see Mitchell Leek basically finish up boxing well.
Here's John O'Shea.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's make this one official. Put your hands together for our two fighters, though. Great first fight to kick us off this afternoon. We go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Roy Saunders judged the bout 40-36. Judge Alan Burford scored the bout 40-36. And Judge Rodney Marsh scored the bout 40-36. Unanimous decision, and it goes to the blue corner, Mitch Leek.
So Mitch Leek victorious there, and it's in fact, of course, it's James O'Shea, our MC, not the horse trainer, John O'Shea. Wonderful job James O'Shea does here. He's back again. And speaking of wonderful, what a performance by Mitch Leek. His second professional victory, victorious over John Ake.